crazy right now. That's not important. I'm gonna make a painting to submit to an art show. The submission deadline just got extended from February 25th to March 4th. So I'm taking that as a sign. But the only issue is, so I'm planning to do an art market, right? And all the stuff I want to submit for that show, I also want to take with me to the art market. And the show is like an in-person show. So I'd actually have to put my stuff there. There are a few pieces that I already have. I can submit up to 3. So I have 2 pieces in mind already. But I want to make one more in paint. And I bought my art corner. I bought some big old canvases. And we're going to make a big fun painting. A dual tone painting-ish. With gouache. That's what my little orange was for. That was the practice. And we're gonna make a pretty big painting in 8 days. So, let's start the countdown.
Hi everyone, it's Anaya voicing over like a week later. This painting was so fun to do. I really like it. This is me designing like my reference in Canva. Also, everybody's hating on my girl Canva. Leave her alone. She's wonderful. She's easy to use. She's affordable. I have Canva Premium or Canva Pro or whatever. I love it so much. I love to use Canva when I need to do like a quick little adjustment or a quick reference like this for the painting without having to go into Adobe or Photoshop and spending so much time trying to get rid of the backgrounds and make everything consistent. Doing it in Canva is just so much easier for me. I really enjoyed this painting process. I have not painted in so long and I've had like this urge to paint. So having this art show pop up out of nowhere was like the perfect situation for me to finally pick up my brushes and get to work.
So, these are both 16 by 20. We're gonna squish them together. And I'm going to use some old spam newspaper we get in the mail and seam over that crack, like paper mache it, and then we're gonna gesso the whole thing, and then we'll put our grids on. So the goal today is to get my base set up, so that's what we're gonna be working on. Also, I showered and washed my hair, so now it's all nice and clean. But we're gonna get this done now. I'm only gonna put the canvases together and cover the seam in the middle. I have another assignment I have to do tonight, so we'll do this and my assignment that needs done, and then see what time it is. And if it's dry, then we'll go ahead and gesso over it. But if it's not dry, we're just gonna go to bed. Also, I'm contemplating if I should use gouache or just acrylic, because I have like, my gouache tubes are like not even this big, and it's a lot of canvas. And my acrylic are bigger than my hand. I don't know. I'll research it. I don't know. It's the next day. I just woke up. Dry. We're gonna try and gesso as much as I can before I have to go to school.
I meant to record before I left, but we are actually in my college town, Murfreesboro, because I'm going to get some acrylic medium from Michael's. So my acrylics don't dry out as fast and they're a lot smoother, like oil paints. I've never used acrylic medium before, but I've seen a lot of good things about it, and
This could change up my painting game. Because I do like to use gouache. I'm interested in oils, but expensive and oh my god, they smell bad and they take forever to dry. I think I'm getting sick, but yeah, we're gonna go get some acrylic acrylic paint medium and test it out later today. The first class got canceled, that's why I'm out running around. Oh my god, I know this isn't what I came here for, but look. Oh my god. Y'all. Be so serious. God, look at that dish. These are so cute. $. Right where I need to be. Okay. I do need more big boy brushes like those because I don't have any. But I know you're gonna hate me for this, but I can just buy them at Walmart. I know. So cheap, but oh my goodness, I gotta get out of here. Ooh, stain. There's so many cool things like, oh, hi, hello, what is that? Oh my god, look at that. Stay focused. I need the clay. Oh my god, get me out of here. Get me out. Acrylic medium. Ooh, is it over here? I don't know what this stuff is. Oh, is it like molding stuff? That's cool. Oh, it's candle stuff. Oh my god. That makes sense now. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to around candles too. God, there's just so much stuff I want to do. Not enough time. I need more paper too, but shit's expensive. This is the one I like to get. But we'll go by later. I like the big ones for my big pieces. Oh, I do need to get a sketchbook. I want to get a new sketchbook that I'm actually going to like devote time and effort into filling. Oh, here, look. They're just so cute. I have this one, the little green one, and I really like it, but I think I want something different. I don't know if I want to risk getting a big one, because I got the small one, thinking I would fill it up quicker and easier, and still procrastinate the same amount. Purple? Yeah. Because I don't want to get one with a cute cover, because I know I'm just going to paint over it. Oh, here we go. Paint medium. Paint. Alright, oh, right there. Okay. I saw the girl use green gloss medium. So, it's a lot of green. Let's see. Matte or gloss? I don't want it to be gloss. Creates a matte finish, extends color. Okay. No, it's gloss. Where's matte? They only have the matte one in the huge? No. Are we serious? I don't want gloss, though. Linseed oil. I saw people, Winsor & Newton, yeah, people use this with their oil. I would like to try this out with my gouache, because I use the same Winsor & Newton gouache paint. And I love gouache, so we'll try this some other time. They only have, oh, here's a box set. You can try them all. I don't really care to try them all. Nope. Okay, well, I better really start liking the paint because we're gonna have to use all this. So, damn. But this is after 2 layers of gesso. I think it's pretty decent. Let me zoom you out. Here we go. I think it's pretty decent. Yes, the bubbles in the line are going to be an issue, but you know what? It is what it is. Because it's literally 2 canvases put together, so it is what it is. It'll be fine. Who cares? I'm sure I can squeeze the air out. It doesn't matter, because it's going to be covered in paint anyways, so we'll be fine. But we're going to go to class now. My last class of the day. My last class of the day. And then I got mismatched socks on. And yeah.
Alright, now it's time to actually get into the nitty gritty of this painting. So I bought these 2 canvases from Five and Below because we're on a budget and big canvases take like a bajillion dollars out of my wallet, and I am not for that. So I'm laying out the grid for my reference so I can like copy and paste it onto my painting really easy. And this is when I found out that these canvases are like a ½ inch smaller than they were advertised. So yeah, look at me counting it out like a dumbass. Like I could not figure out why. I thought it was measuring it weird or something, or my ruler was wrong. No, they're supposed to be what is it, 16 by 20, and they were like 15 and a half by 19 and a half. It was so annoying. So this is me like going through it all and like trying to adjust it so it fits the grid better. It was just it was so much work.
It is, what is it, day 3, 4? It's the 27th. Last night we got my line art done. Today we're going to get some of the darks in, hopefully, and play with this acrylic medium. I have all this stuff on my face because I went to Nashville this morning and I spent the day in Nashville with my boyfriend. But we're gonna get this painting stuff done right now. It's 4 o'clock, so I have 4 to 6 hours of painting to do. I can get all my darks in. The only issue is all of the hair is dark. We're all connected via hair, so that'll be a pain in the butt when it's time to paint for hair next year. But for now, we're just gonna go. I haven't bought new brushes like ever, so we're gonna use the good old-fashioned brush bag that I've had since I was born. So look into that, because I have those tiny teeny ones. Okay, I just got the mid-tone / second highlight down in here. Things turned out pretty good. I'm gonna trust the process. I'm using the paint medium or acrylic medium, and I do like it. I like it a lot. It is thinning my paint out quite a bit, and I only have these tiny little like quarter-sized things to hold my paint in. Maybe I should invest in a better palette. I don't know. These were cheap. I'm on a budget. And she's already dry. So you dry? Drying, so yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna continue with the skin tone from here on out. We're just gonna get the base layers, and then we'll worry about blending and whatnot later on.
This is definitely the day I made the most progress on the painting. And like I said earlier, or mentioned earlier, I'm not the greatest at painting, especially blending wise. That's why I use the magic tool, my finger. It's nature's perfect blending tool, man. It just gets right in there wherever I need it to be. I think I only think that because I'm so used to using my finger when working with charcoal and graphite. But regardless, it's doing what I need it to, so we're just gonna let it roll. Um, so we're just doing like the details and whatnot. I loved this part. I think it turned out so well. I really enjoyed how the acrylic turned out with the medium added to it. And I really enjoyed this process. So I'm gonna shut up and let y'all watch. So the title of this painting I've decided when I submit it to the art show is going to be Thanks Mom. And the pictures that I used in this painting are actually from me crying in the car after a phone call with my mom. Nothing bad happened. It's just, but a lot of times when I have phone calls with my mom like that, I end up crying at the end. So, nothing against mom. Love her to death, but so I think it's just a common experience that every teenage girl has with their mom at some point where it's like, I'm trying to figure this out on my own. And I know you're trying to help, but you're just stressing me out and making it more complicated than it needs to be. So I just need to sit down and have a good cry. And I did. And halfway through that good cry, I was like, man, this would make a great painting. So I set the camera up and just let it all out. I also have found out that I'm very quick to just do everything in black and white. So I wanted to push myself by doing this in only blues. Well, it was supposed to be like green and blue or teal, but it just ended up all being blue. And I think that was a really nice challenge. And halfway through, I realized that I have buttons that match the same shade of blue, so I'm gonna put them in here later on. And I was unsure about the buttons, but it turned out really, really great. Y'all remember on like day one when I said the hair is gonna be a pain in the ass to do? Well, it's time to do the hair. Thank God I have all these tiny little brushes though. It's gonna make it a lot easier. And off camera, I did take like a paper napkin and put a lighter shade of like blue and rubbed it on the canvas in circles to kind of get that circular curly texture. I hate having to render curly hair, but it always turns out so pretty. So I really just zoned out and just locked in during this whole ordeal. paint is done. Now it's time for the fun little additions.
I'm scared if I add the buttons, it'll ruin it.
Girl, relax. So I really was super scared about them buttons. So this is me cutting out the stickers and laying the buttons on top of the painting and taking a picture of them with and without all the stuff laying on top and sending it to my illustration class group chat so I can figure out if they wanted it with or without the buttons. Get some creative feedback. And I did get some feedback a few minutes later and they said with buttons. So halfway through putting all the stickers on, I realized that they were not gonna stay by themselves. So after I put all this stuff on, I'm gonna have to end up like putting a clear coat of Mod Podge over it to help them stick and not flake off as easy. And now it's time for what I think might be my favorite part, other than the hair, the buttons. So I actually sewed the buttons onto the canvas. I used the white thread for the light colored buttons and black thread for the dark colored buttons. And I really like how this turned out. Only the dark buttons don't have the gloss finish that the light ones do, so I ended up having to paint that on too. I really, really like how expressive this painting is and how interesting it is compared to what I usually do. I haven't done like a mixed media painting before, so this is very interesting for me. Does this count as mixed media? Having the sewn buttons and stickers on it? Or is it just like fun and silly? I don't know. I like it either way. And I also got the idea to put clear Mod Podge on like my eyes and like the eye areas. That way when it dries it's like glossy and looks like it has teardrops. And I think it turned out so nice before it dried. When it dried overnight, that is when disaster struck. So enjoy this while you can. Yep. Real nice addition, Anaya. This is a terrible idea.
7:30. I'm ready for school, but I have to take pictures of my stuff first before I leave so I can submit it today. I'm so happy with how she turned out. This was great. The gloss Mod Podge I put on was not it. It was only it for that full eye, so I painted over the other parts. And I've been breaking out really bad. It's okay. But yeah, this, my Eat the Rich, and I think I'm gonna do my Star-Crossed Lovers one. We're gonna take it outside and take some nice proper photos. Yeah, this is great. Oh, and I had a Jolly Rancher. So this is the Eat the Rich one. It's pretty big. All the stuff I've done so far, I did that in high school, but it should be in here somewhere. All the blank pages. Let me know if y'all want a tour of this. I'd be happy to show this stuff off. Oh my god. Yeah, all this stuff. Okay, here we go. Oh. Should I submit that instead? Oh. I do like that. That's like my big piece for all my profiles. It's either that or... Oh, it's not even in here. Where is it? Okay, well, look through this for nothing. I wanted to submit that too, but I don't know. I can only submit up to 3. I think I'm just gonna submit this one. Because I don't have paint, grayscale, and then paint. So it's kind of similar, I guess. Found some tape. Now we gotta figure out if we want to take it in the front or in the back, depending on lighting. Let me go grab the bathroom piece so we can figure it out. How do we feel? It looks super good. Oh, here's the sun. Oh, that's good. But how do I... Oh, maybe I mount it right here so the sun hits it? Oh, but how will I do the big one? Oh, I'll put the big one on the wall right here. Oh, I'll put them all on the wall right here. All right, let me go get this tape. The neighbors have some people doing some construction stuff, so that's why you hear saws and banging and music. I don't know how I'm gonna hang this. You know what? We'll figure it out.
Anyways, I wrote up this tape so it would be like double-sided-ish and like stuck it on the wall to hang them up. And this was also really fun. I really enjoyed this as well. I kept standing back and like looking at it, and it's just so fun. I love this. I've never been in like an art show or anything, and I haven't really shown my artwork off like in this sort of aspect. So it's nice to have it all hanging up in proper lighting and seeing like, you know, it feels like official-ish. I love it. So I really hope I do get in the art show. I should figure out during spring break, which is next week in filming, current week in posting. So if I do get in, I'll let you know, and if I don't, then that's okay. It's just another piece added to my portfolio.
This is so fun. Okay.
What do you guys think? I love it so much. I think it turned out so great. And I'm also really happy I got this done before schedule. Like I said earlier, I'll keep you guys posted on if I get into the show or not. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, babies!